Well, on Tuesday, the World Bank warned that the global economy will come dangerously close to a recession this year, led by weaker economic growth in the US, Europe, and China. In an annual report, the World Bank, which lends money to poorer countries for development projects, said it had slashed its forecast for global growth this year by nearly half. In their previous projection made last year in June, the World Bank forecasted the global economy to grow by 3% in 2023, but now that growth forecast has been cut to just 1.7%. If that forecast proves to be accurate, it would be the third weakest annual expansion in 3 decades, coming just behind the deep recessions that resulted from the 2008 global financial crisis and the coronavirus pandemic back in 2020. Although the United States might avoid a recession this year, the World Bank predicts the U.S. economy will eke out growth of 0.5%. The World Bank believes the U.S. remains vulnerable to further supply chain disruptions if COVID-19 keeps surging or Russia's war in Ukraine worsens. Meanwhile, Europe, which has long been a major exporter to China, will likely suffer from a weaker Chinese economy. The World Bank projects that the European Union's economy will not grow at all next year. It also foresees China growing 4.3%, nearly a percentage point lower than it had previously forecasted, at about half the pace that Beijing posted in 2021. Now, the World Bank's report also noted that rising interest rates in developed economies like the US and Europe will attract investment capital from poorer countries, thereby depriving them of crucial domestic investment. Those high interest rates will slow growth in developed countries at a time when Russia's invasion of Ukraine has kept world food prices high. The impact of a global downturn would fall particularly hard on poorer countries in such areas such as Saharan Africa, which is home to 60% of the world's poor. The World Bank predicts per capita income will grow just 1.2% in 2023 and 2024, which is such a tepid pace that poverty rates could rise.